How's everyone doing today? I'm back, and I know this is kind of a random video, but I've done one of these before. I figure I just kind of record my thoughts right now and just kind of talk to the camera, raw, uncut, unedited. Just my thoughts, all right, on just fitness, how to go about losing weight, gaining muscle. I know I can help with all of those, but considering I've been through each phase myself, but I guess the main one I want to touch on is weight loss and fat loss. And basically, it's like this. People they think it's hard to lose weight, right? And why? Why do they think it's hard? If you asked me to build a car engine, I'd be like, "Are you kidding me? That's so hard, right? That's impossible. Like, how am I supposed to do?" Well, I mean, that would be my immediate reaction was, okay, how am I supposed to build a car engine? Like, that takes so much work, and it's this, and research that, and do that. But if you brought it over to somebody who always builds car engines, they'd be like, oh, piece of cake. All you gotta know is this, and then it's a matter of practice, right? Practice. Okay, that's the key word here. So, how do you create a habit? Practice. You don't just wake up one morning and say, I'm going to start doing this starting tomorrow. You wake up tomorrow, boom, you just created a habit. Your body's learned it. That's not the way it works. So, moving back away from the car engines and stuff, same thing applies with fitness. All right, you can ask somebody like myself how to lose weight, how to lose fat, how to gain muscle, all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you, oh, that's real easy. Don't get me wrong, it's going to take a while. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to build the right habits, but the concept is simple. And people just don't want to believe that because they're ignorant to it. And I'm ignorant to a lot of things. The first thing you got to do is accept the fact that you're ignorant to it. If you can't lose weight, if you're sick, you're going to diagnose yourself. You're just going to look up, Google, oh, hey, I feel this way. What's going to happen? You're not going to get an accurate diagnosis probably, and also you won't know how to treat it correctly. All right? So, who are you going to go to? You're going to go to a doctor, right? Somebody who knows what they're talking about. Now, in fitness, we have doctors, of course, people with PhDs and this sort of stuff, and I don't have a PhD, and a lot of people actually, a lot of successful people on the YouTube scene in fitness around the world actually don't have PhDs. You don't need one. All you need is somebody who's gone through it over and over again, who's helped people do it, who has helped people change their lives and have changed their own life, So it's a matter of, let's say, I want to be rich, and I mentioned this in the last kind of video I made like this, but you want to be rich, you don't need to go to, a lawyer or a doctor or stuff like that. Just because they have high income jobs doesn't mean that they're rich, first of all. But you don't want to go to somebody who has done it before, right? I'm not going to go to a homeless man and ask him how to make a lot of money and how to be rich, right? Are you going to go to a fat person or a very skinny person, somebody who's out of shape basically, and ask them how to get in shape, how to lose weight? A skinny person might tell you what they did, and it might help you, it might not. It could damage or hurt you, it could not, but that's a risk you're taking. Bring it to somebody who knows what they're talking about, who's been there. Okay, I've lost 30 pounds in 3 months, 40 pounds in 3 months in different cycles. I've gained almost 100 pounds in my frame when I decided, okay, I want to gain weight. I've been able to build a physique over time, and people think that it's just easy for some people and hard for others. It's easy for you, but no, that's because I've been doing it for so long. You have to start. All right, basically all this is coming down to is if you want to lose weight, understand the concepts people who know what they're talking about are trying to explain to you. You want to lose weight? cut your food down. If you come to me and you say, look, I cut my food down. I'm eating nothing a day. I'm eating 0 and I haven't lost a pound. Guess what? I'm sorry, but you're lying. You're lying to me. You're lying to yourself. That's it. There's no, I don't care what you say. I don't give a shit what you say. That's it. And you might be watching this video back, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Truth of the matter is, I can do it right now. I can get fat. In fact, I might actually do that. I might get fat again and show you day by day a progression of me losing weight. And you know how simple that'll be for me? Just like that. I'm going to be doing it anyway in a year or less. I'll do it less if people request. They want to see me actually practice what I preach, which I do on a daily basis, by the way. Simple. Simple. Okay? I've built the habits. I understand the concept. You know, I learned a lot of it through trial and error, which you can do, but that's why you got people like myself, so we can explain to you how things work. A wise man learns from his experience, but a wiser man learns from another man's experience. That way you don't have to go through it, you know? So if I'm telling you, look, you can get all caught up and drink protein powder and, you know, cut the carbs here and, you know, drink this smoothie over there and just eat healthy and broccoli and greens and that's it all the time, I could tell you that, or you could try to do it yourself because that's what seems to be working. But if it's not working, it's because something else is not right. And you're going to have to figure that out on your own if you don't listen. Okay, listen to the people that have been there. I told a couple recently, I said, look, the first thing you got to do is you got to start weighing yourself. All right? You have to weigh yourself. Because how are you supposed to know if you're losing or gaining weight in the first place? You won't know. You don't have a measuring stick. All right? They say, well, are you sure? They look at me like, how do you know this? Do you know this from personal experience? Listen, first of all, I got hundreds of transformation pictures in my phone that I could show you right now. But do you think I got this way by accident? You think a person builds an engine by accident? Practice, habits, and understand the concept. Get somebody who knows what they're talking about. Somebody who looks fit. It didn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen by accident. They know what they're doing. Listen to what the person's telling you and do it. That's simple. I'm not going to go to somebody rich and say, how do I get rich? They tell me what they do and I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that though. What do you mean? Figure it out, all right? Follow along. By the way, 5 common myths on fat loss. I could kind of tie into this video. Check it out. I just posted that recently. I know it was a bit of a long video of me ranting, but you know, it had to be said. The overall conclusion here is when somebody who is fit, who has lost weight, who has gained weight, who has been through the struggle, who's done it over and over, who lives it, take their advice and listen to it. If you don't listen to it, don't come complaining after that, oh, it just doesn't work. Oh, I can't do it. No. And also don't expect overnight results because that's setting yourself up for failure. Understand that it's going to take time. You have to build the habits, but in the end, the reward is always worth it. Okay? Don't be ignorant. And if you are, accept that you're ignorant and be open to the criticism or the teachings of others that know more on the subject than you do. You do that in anything in life, your perspectives will open up. Your potential for development, not just your physique. This is physical. Physically, that's one aspect of life, right? It's a means to an end. What's in here is the important part. Building up, getting fit, it's not about how you look mainly. It's about the habits, the mindset you developed in here in the meantime. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. This video is getting kind of long. Apologize for the rant. If you guys would like to see more of these or a certain topic you'd like me to touch on, if you're having trouble losing weight, losing fat, gaining weight, whatever the case may be, hit me up. I can coach you one-on-one to change your life, all right? I want to teach you. Just make sure you have an open mind, you're ready to learn, and you're ready to change your life. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.